legs, or feet, Danville Neuropathy Center is one of the only clinics that offers a proven and exciting new treatment for chronic pain and neuropathy. Unlike other clinics, our technology is FDA cleared, is proven to repair and regrow damaged nerves, and because it's so successful, most insurances, including Medicare, cover the treatment. If you're worried about your balance and the side effects of neuropathy treating drugs, call 925-270-1460 to schedule an appointment, or go to DanvilleNeuropathyCenter.com for more information.
A notorious tale of power, deception, and heartbreak ignites the stage at Davies Symphony Hall in Igor Stravinsky's Oedipus Rex. Music director Asa-Pekka Salonen, the SF Symphony and Chorus join forces with a star-studded cast alongside director Peter Sellers to bring this classic Greek myth to life in a staged production not to be missed June 10th through 12th. Tickets start at $20. Visit sfsymphony.org for details. Tickets and information at 415-864-6000 or visit sfsymphony.org.
Matt Coker here from West Coast Men's Health. Guys, Viagra is not the answer for your problem. I know you think it is, but Viagra has horrible side effects, and for most men, the longer you're on it, the less it works. Viagra is not a curative medication. It's not fixing your problem. It's a Band-Aid for a shark bite. Acoustic wave therapy is the newest technology that can correct your problem, not just treat it. We can do something that no pill can do. We can restore your blood flow naturally. Get off Viagra today. Change your life like the thousands of men who already have, regardless of your age or your medical history. If you're tired of dealing with Peyronie's disease or erectile dysfunction, then call West Coast Men's Health today.
With offices in San Mateo and Sacramento, call 650-407-1168. That's 650-407-1168. 650-407-1168. Online at westcoastmenshealth.com. HSA cards welcome. Shouldn't you breathe clean air all day, every day? Help protect yourself with IQ Air's Health Pro Plus Air Purifier, the #1 large room air purification choice for viruses. These Swiss-made air purifiers were chosen by the Hong Kong Hospital Authority not only for SARS-CoV-1, but also SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19. Using patented industry-leading hyper-HEPA filtration, the Health Pro Plus captures particles down to 0.003 microns, the smallest that exists. Now and for a limited time only, use the promo code KCBS5 and save 5% on your Autumn or Health Pro Plus air purifier. Visit IQAir.com/US or call 888-409-6202. That's IQAir.com/US or call 888-409-6202. Help protect your loved ones and get the healthy indoor air that you deserve today.
You've heard the latest news, traffic and weather, but there's something else you should hear. Consider getting a COVID-19 booster, as recommended by the CDC. Brought to you by BioNTech and Pfizer.
KCBS News Time 7:28. We're headed right back to your local Honda dealer's traffic center for an update on this busy commute, including some ongoing problems in San Francisco.
Yeah, there's been a little bit of change. None of the ramps are open, though, that have been previously closed. We're talking about South 101 Central Freeway to southbound or eastbound 80, the Skyway, and also westbound 80, the Skyway, onto South 101. That key interchange in San Francisco remains closed because of that deadly motorcycle accident we've been telling you about all morning long. What has changed is the medical examiners now left the scene, and many of the tow trucks associated with this crash have also left the scene, but we still see the fire department blocking lanes. So things are changing, but no ramps have opened yet. So we're looking at the Bay Bridge backup well east of the MacArthur Maze, a slow ride all the way into San Francisco. In the meantime, Highway 116 at Arnold Drive, the eastbound side in Sonoma County, still blocked with a crash here. One-way traffic control is still in place. Expect at least a minor delay at the scene. Your next update, 7:38 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Thanks, Kim. Looking for sunny and warm conditions around the Bay Area today. 60s at the coast, 70s Bayside, 80s inland. Overnight clear, lows mainly in the 50s. It's currently 55 in downtown San Francisco. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
Progressive presents Forced Metaphors about bundling your home, auto, and other vehicles.
In hockey, it's the goalie's job to protect the net. And in life, your net is your home and auto, but also your boat, motorcycle, RV, or ATV. And your goalie is the round-the-clock protection offered by Progressive Insurance. Well, it's also the savings you get when you bundle. So in this metaphor, you have two goalies, which is okay because, it's just a metaphor.
Forced Metaphors. Progressive. Bundle and protect today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discount not available in all states or situations.
Are you looking to renovate your kitchen or bathroom? I'm Mike Holmes here with Ivan from AGM Renovation.
Thanks, Mike. Too often homeowners hired the wrong contractor.
Ivan, I see this all the time. Delays, shortcuts, hidden fees, nightmares.
At AGM, we use the top trades, and each product is finished on time, on budget, backed by a 5-year warranty.
That's why AGM are the only kitchen or bathroom renovation specialists I recommend.
Call now and get $3,000 off.
News that matters to you around the bay, around the world, around the clock. All news 1069 and AM 740 KCBS.
It is Tuesday, June 7th, 2022. Coming up on KCBS.
The GOP primary races to watch this election day in California.
And high prices at the pump have Bay Area families thinking twice about road trips this summer. Good morning, I'm Melissa Colross.
And I'm Jason Brooks.
KCBS News Time, 7:31.
It's election day and several Republicans representing the state in the House of Representatives are facing primary challengers, although no incumbents seem to be at risk of losing this primary. For more, we're joined on the KCBS Ring Central Newsline by KCBS political analyst Mark Sandalo. Morning, Mark. How big of a Trump effect are we looking at for these Republican primaries?
I'll tell you, I'm not sure about. There are some incumbents that are actually in trouble on the Republican side, and Trump is at the center of it. There's even an ad running in the Central Valley outside Fresno where Republican Dave Valadao is the incumbent, and this ad says David Valadao voted to impeach Donald Trump. That's right, he voted to impeach Donald Trump. And then goes on to talk about his opponent, saying that he's a true conservative. Who ran that ad? Democrats did. It seems counterintuitive, but Democrats, Donald Trump is so unpopular in California, Democrats actually are hoping that they can get Valadao, who's a moderate Republican, to lose the primary to a more conservative Trump supporter because they think they can crush him in the November elections. This is sort of the chess game that's going on right now. This is what happens. I mean, California's got some very unique things going for it. First of all, we got this rule of the top two, which most states do not have, where it's not the top Democrat and the top Republican that face off against each other in November. It's the top two vote getters. And in many districts, that might mean 2 Democrats or 2 Republicans. So that confuses things. But California was also the leader, and this is going back now, 15 years with these independent districts where California, doesn't draw up their congressional districts by the legislature, which is what they used to do, and those used to be gerrymandered, and whoever was in charge would try to tailor those districts to help them, but it's done by an independent commission. On top of all of that, California has lost a congressional seat for the first time in its history. Since California became a state, it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, and though it got bigger for the last census, the rest of the country got bigger at a faster rate, which means that California only has 52 people up for election this year rather than 53. So all of that creates this extremely confusing situation. But here's the bottom line. Of the 53, or 52, I'm going to have to use that, but 52 California seats, as many as 10 of them are regarded as competitive, and 6 of those are Republicans, and those are the most competitive races. What that means for Nancy Pelosi, who is watching this very, very closely today, is that if Democrats are going to keep control of the House, they have an opportunity to preserve their majority by defeating incumbents in California, Republican incumbents, and the outcome of what happens today, mostly in the Central Valley and Southern California, will help to determine whether Republicans can take over the House mess up or facing a big challenge in order to lose that seat. So it's almost like a lifetime appointment. So the focus locally is going to be on races like that. Which Democrat will take over from Jackie Speer? The focus nationally is going to be on whether or not Republican incumbents actually fail to hold on to their seats. There's 6 other states that are voting today, and this is like a headline I haven't seen in a long time. The key to control of Congress runs through California. That's the national headline this morning.
It'll be interesting to see the results as they come in. Mark, thank you. We've been joined on the KCBS Ring Central Newsline by KCBS political analyst Mark Sandalo.
KCBS News Time, 7:36. We are under 2 minutes away from your next traffic update.
Find what you love at the Miele Innovation Center at Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill. Select the built-in kitchen appliance package that is right for you, and for a limited time, save up to $1,800 with a purchase of a qualifying Miele appliance package. Visit Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill or at friedmansappliance.com.
Palo Alto University, addressing pressing and emerging issues through education, research, and training in the fields of psychology and counseling. A non-profit university offering accredited bachelor's, master's, and doctoral programs. Proudly graduating a new generation of mental health professionals this spring. Learn more about Palo Alto University's specialized programs at paloaltou.edu.
Your groceries, your clothes, your electronics. You can buy everything else online. Why not buy a brand new car? Hey, it's Sean Delgrand, and I can only be talking about our exclusive no-brainer checkout from DGDG. The online car buying experience that's, well, a no-brainer. You can do it all. Get third-party price validation. Get a Kelley Blue Book trade-in value. Get loan pre-approval. Even customize your lease, finance, or purchase options. From start to finish, the entire car buying process is all online.
So I can buy a brand new car online?
You most certainly can. Spend less time at the dealership and more time enjoying your brand new ride. Shop online, buy online. Join over 300,000 happy car buyers and experience the fast, easy, and hassle-free way to buy a car with our exclusive no-brainer checkout. Only at DGDG.
KCBS News Time, 7:38. Traffic and weather sponsored by Mancini Sleep World, and we've had problems all morning on that drive through San Francisco. There might be some good news. We'll get an update now from Kim in your local Honda dealer's traffic center.
Expecting a little better news for commuters, but not seeing it yet. So this has been a crash. It actually happened at 3:30 overnight this morning. It proved to be deadly. A motorcyclist literally went off the ramp from the Central Freeway, winding up on the ramp below. So we've had the closure of westbound Interstate 80, the Skyway, as you try to make your way onto South 101, as well as the inbound Central Freeway, the ramp that takes you to eastbound 80, the Skyway heading for downtown. Now, CHP is telling us that Caltrans is reopening the westbound lanes, but I'm looking at the Chilton Auto Body collision cam, and there's a live feed here. The cones are still up, and I still see a Caltrans truck there off to the side, but I don't see that the cones have been picked up yet, but it's probably going to happen soon, just not yet. In the meantime, you can fold at least an extra hour into your trip if you're trying to get from the Bay Bridge Maze out to, say, Fremont Street. Say you're going to take the first exit off the upper deck, which isn't a bad idea. That's going to cost you at least an hour, probably more in drive time. I would exit any of the other, Harrison Street, maybe you could take that, or 5th or 9th Street Civic Center. Otherwise, you're going to be funneled onto northbound 101, the Central Freeway, until they can get these cones picked up. Still just has not happened. Just getting word of a crash in South Hayward. This is northbound 880, just before you get to Tennyson. Three-car collision said to be blocking the second from left-hand lane. I see a little bit of slow traffic at the scene. San Mateo Bridge, a bit busier than normal. We're seeing a backup now on West 92. Slow traffic, we'll just call it, from Industrial as you make your way out to the toll plaza here, and already thick through Foster City as you try to make your way out to 101, which remains slow on the northbound side up toward just about Broadway Burlingame. And you can follow us on Twitter. We're there at KCBS AM FM Traffic. Your next update, 7:48 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Thanks, Kim. Forecast calling for sunny, warm conditions. 60s along the coast, 70s Bayside, 80s inland. Right now, 55 in downtown San Francisco. Traffic and weather together on the 8s and All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
Our new Sleep World mattress has made lazy Sunday mornings more comfortable than ever.
Although, I still have to make the coffee.
Receive free sheets, pillows, and a mattress protector with a qualifying mattress purchase at Mancini Sleep World. Visit sleepworld.com for details.
I've had it. I'm done. My wife, she doesn't care about our relationship or our home, and she no longer attends to my needs. I don't have to live like this. I'm divorcing her, and I don't want to give her a dime of my money. I'm calling attorney Tristan Jagroup at the Jagroup Law Office.
Call attorney Tristan Jagroup, founder of the Jagroup Law Office, a highly recommended and awarded experienced family law attorney. Divorce, family law, domestic violence, legal separations, spousal and child support, child custody, and prenups. Attorney Tristan Jagroup is the Bay Area's #1 rated family law attorney. Call attorney Tristan Jagroup now. 510-556-4013. JAGROOP law.com. 510-556-4013.
Hi, I'm Dr. Eric Grigsby, founder of the Napa Pain Institute and Neurovations Clinical Research. If you or someone you know has moderate to severe low back pain from facet joint osteoarthritis, you might be eligible for one of our non-surgical clinical research studies. We're enrolling patients in a new clinical study for moderate to severe back pain to evaluate a very unique injection treatment. A tiny amount of DNA is placed in the joints of your low back, which may help your joints produce their own powerful anti-inflammatory medication. So if you have moderate to severe back pain from facet joint osteoarthritis, please reach out to us in Napa at Neurovations Research. We're the region's most experienced clinical research facility for chronic pain. If accepted for this study, you'll receive free study-related medical care and be compensated for your travel time and expenses. To see if you qualify, call Neurovations at 707-252-9606. That's 707-252-9606. Or go online at nvstudies.com.
KCBS News Time 7:43.
Now that kids are out of school, many families are ready to take their annual road trips. But as KCBS's Megan Goldsby reports, this year it could be unaffordable.
I talked to a family in Sonoma County filling up a truck pulling a large RV. It was for a trip they'd rather not have to take right now, but it couldn't be canceled.
No, we can't. We're on a family destination. It's got to happen. It's a funeral thing. So we're like stuck. Yeah, so.
That makes it so much worse. Sorry to see you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
How far are you going?
All the way up to Washington.
But some people are canceling trips in light of prices that just keep inching closer and closer to $7 a gallon. This woman was going to take her granddaughter to the Grand Canyon, but called the trip off.
It's awful. It's awful. You can't, our wages aren't going up, but yet the gas prices are skyrocketing, and we spend anywhere now from $600 to $800 a month on gas.
And there does not appear to be any relief on the horizon, says Aldo Vasquez with AAA Northern California.
We are seeing in real time that people are taking the price of gasoline into consideration and making some alterations to their lifestyles because prices are so much higher than what they are used to seeing.
Megan Goldsby, KCBS.
KCBS News Time 7:44. There is big news coming out of the golf world this morning. We'll get details in sports in just over a minute.
Moments like watching my grandson steal second mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Neuropathy pain? Call Dr. Robert Dees, DC, 925-393-0100.
Coming up on KCBS, it's Election Day, but are people turning out to vote?
KCBS